Yo, people, what's going on? Back again, another episode. Bruv, yeah, man, big up for all the love first and foremost, blood. It's been a bit.
Happy birthday, my guy, man.
Come on,
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, it's been a bit mad this morning still, bruv. Man's just been trying to get everything I need to get done, bruv. Phone's blowing up. Big up you lot, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, bruv, it's a good feeling still. At the same time, it's kind of long, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. Man just wants to just get up, work out, and that phone's doing madness. But you get me, bruv. That's what it's about, man. Big up everyone for the love, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this football shit, bruv. You man are playing tonight. How you feeling, bro?
Shook, man. Like, it's us against racism, innit? And first time round, you know, we didn't do it justice. It was bare media in that. Like, yeah. So we go out. Our season's over already, but we go out. Then I don't know where we go. I don't know where I go from here. I mean, it will just be business as usual where the club's concerned to a degree. Yeah. But it's peak. Like, we need to scumbag our way through it in the ideal way, 2-0 something. But I'm even praying guys like William turn up. Like, I'm shook today. I can't cap.
Yeah, I think you man are gonna do it still. I don't know. I just have a feeling, blood. I just have a feeling you man are just gonna do whatever needs to be done, and that's the thing with Arsenal, blood. When you least expect it, their man just put performances together. You know what I'm saying?
They need to scumbag it through, man. That's all I need to see, fam.
Yeah, I hear that, bruv. Matisse, what you saying about your boys yesterday, bruv? They got the job done, innit? And at the end of the day, bruv, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like with a defensive record like you lots, I was never worried about them man putting a dent in you lot, to be honest.
Yeah, we kind of just it was a game of shithousery. It was like 11 fouls on one player, one on Pulisic alone. Just so you know, they kind of just, I was kind of surprised by them. They kind of got caught up in little battles and fouling and referees and all this kind of diving.
I tried to cut you off. That was a bad boy goal, though. I can't lie, man.
The goal was
serious goal.
Blood. Mad goal.
The movement, that was serious.
It takes that kind of goal to score against our defense right now. So you know, defensively we were solid, more solid than in the first leg, and you know, solid at the weekend as well. So yeah, defensively we're very, very tight ship we run. So yeah, man, I'm just happy to get through. I don't care about the result. I don't care how we do it. We're into the semi-finals, first time in like 7 years. So huge day for us. And yeah, I'm just buzzing for Real Madrid now after Liverpool got touched up, fam, in over 2 legs.
They got moved to.
I did a live stream for that game. That was terrible, fam.
I told you they was going to try and do a concert. I told you. Look at them turning up the volume at the start of the game and all this.
Bro, they got the fans out in the street and that. The man try bully Real Madrid. Real Madrid dashing up buses and that. Bro, you can't rattle these man. These men are seasoned.
They are the rattlers. You can't bully the bullies.
You can't bully the bullies, blood. You saw what Casemiro done, blood. He climbed.
That was serious.
And he done that on purpose as well. Man ran like the whole width of the field to kick, man. He done it on purpose.
Bro,
Riddout or Milner, I can't lie.
Them Liverpool fans are not too smart, you know, because all they did by breaking that bus is pissing off the Real Madrid players even more. They probably just went into that game extra ammunition. Like, manager didn't even have to do a team talk. Just said, listen, they broke up the bus, so I don't want to come out. We can't leave this place without celebration. Do you know what I'm saying? After that, so it's mad. I don't know why they continue to do that on semi-final nights or Champions League nights. They always want to break something. I don't know why. Like, why
again missing tappings, man? That was what was killing me. Like the very few ones, like Ronaldo, I think Salah had one. It's like
Salah hit the goalkeeper's ankles from like 10 yards out. Bro.
Yeah, that was terrible, man. Terrible.
Has to score that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what's funny, man. That's what makes me laugh about, like, when we have these football dialogues and we talk about these players and that, and loads of people talk about what does it mean to be world class? What does it mean to be all these things, bruv? All of these man want to try and laugh at my guy Neymar, but you know what the funny thing is, yeah? He was the best player over both legs, yeah? Both games, he was the best player on the pitch, yeah? My man hit the post and the crossbar. Man were like, oh, he has to score, bro. The difference between PSG going through and going out was Neymar. Do you know what I'm saying? He was the difference. Where was Mane and Salah, bro, when Liverpool needed them, bro? Nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? And certain man were saying they were the best players in the world and that. World class and all that, bro. This is when you prove it on the stage like this, bro. When your team needs you right now, do you know what I'm saying? You're going out unless you do that, and you're one-on-one with the keeper 10 yards out and you hit his ankles, bro. Like, this is when you prove it. This is when you prove it. Mane was doing up a dump. Mane gave the ball away more than he completed.
I don't know what Mane was on. I'm a big fan of Mane, but he was rubby yesterday. Very.
Brother, I told man already.
He's been mad.
Brother, I told man already. Mane had to trade his hairline, bruv, for his football ability, blood. That's what happened. You know the ones. You know when Thanos had to trade his youth blood for the stone, cuz. Like, I swear down, Mane just had to trade his football talent for the hairline, fam. Like, one of them,
Mane's so wrong, man.
Nah, but one of them had to go. Now, man's got a mohawk, blood, but no football ability now. Like, bruv, man traded the football ability for a mohawk, fam.
Mane didn't deserve that, but he ain't done that.
Bruv, it's the truth, blood. Like, bruv, when I watch this guy play, I've never seen someone get so shit so quickly.
Yeah, I can't believe what I'm saying for Mane,
I'm just gonna have to write off as a bad season because he was a baller at Southampton, scored like the fastest hat trick or some madness like that, and then he was balling out for Liverpool for years. So I don't know what's going on this year for them, man. But I'm just gonna have to write it off as a season for Mane. I don't know. Even like Aubameyang and everybody's just there's certain players that this season they've just gone off the grid. So I'm gonna just take it as an outlier, and then if they do it again next year, then there's gonna have to be serious conversations. But I remember when even Hazard took a year out and he was dead the whole year. So I'm gonna give them 1 year off in it. Maybe they're just on a holiday. I don't know.
That's what I mean. But bruv, this is it. You see in the big games, this is when man need to turn up, bro. Like, man need to turn up. I'm not hearing it, bro. When man are talking about world class and Ballon d'Or nominations and all that, bro, this is where you do it, fam. Man saw Di Maria was doing madness, bro. I even saw flipping Jude Bellingham, puffing out his chest.
Di Maria gave Davis a lesson in football, like a lesson. That was amazing to watch. I feel sorry for Davis, because I fuck with him, but that was one of the rare games over the 2 legs that actually lived up to the hype. It didn't oversell it. It was actually blockbuster. You know, like you said, Neymar was quality. He could have scored, but again, it's like what I like about Neymar's success and makes me cheer him on more. It's like the slander and agendas is not working. Like, he's still thriving. Had they have went out, like you said, you know the storyline, and I don't know why man hate him so much.
Because he does rainbow flicks, innit?
Yeah, but don't you love that? Like, whoa, that's bravery.
They even book him for that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Bravery's not running around and sliding into 50 man. That's stupidity. But one's called bravery, one's called showboating. Come on, man.
But this is it, bro. And this is the nonsense, bro. And that's why I don't like the agendas and I don't like the narratives that they try and push with certain man, bro. Because it's like, man's carried his team over both legs, bro. Both legs, you know.
But who said that comment there? That can't be. No one said that.
No, bear man be saying that, bro. Like, bruv, listen, them man on talk sport saying they'll take Sterling and Rashford over Neymar, bruv. What, you never saw that?
Lord,
bro,
I see.
At the end of the day, the big players step up in the big times, in the big moments, bro. That's what they do. That's why people talk about CR7 the way they do, bro, because knockout goals in the Champions League, bro. I think he's got the most. You know the ones there. Like, that's where they talk about these guys, bro. When your team needs you, where are you? Where were you, fam? Where were you, blood?
What do they mean, Sterling and Rashford? What does that even mean? Like,
I don't know. Brexit opinions, man. It's just Brexit opinions, man. It's one of them. I'll take him. He's not like the other ones. I'll have him. It's one of them ones, man. Like, come on, man.
All right, cool. I'm not gonna read into that.
That's what I mean. And someone said Haaland had a stinker as well, blood. Let me find this comment. And you know the thing about Haaland is, bro. Here it is. Like, he failed on the big stage, bro. You know what it is? I don't think he failed on the big stage, bro. I just feel like with Haaland, and like I said about when man was saying he should come Man United, this guy thrives and depends on service, blood. He didn't get it. And if he doesn't get it, he looks scrubby as well, bro. That's just how it is.
People make these comparisons, and they're not the same player. Mbappe and Haaland are not the same player. That's what people need to get out of their heads early doors, because they did this with Messi and Ronaldo as well. Get this out of your head early doors. One is an out-and-out striker, number 9, and the other one can play across the front 3. And there's a reason why he can, because he can create stuff for himself. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? He's got a little bit of skill and flair to him as well. He can create. He can see a pass as well. So it's not the same player that you're discussing here. So yes, they've both been given the generational tag for different reasons, though. That's what people need to get in their heads. And already people are starting to blur the lines and say, oh, Mbappe did this, why didn't Haaland do that? Haaland's not the same player, bro.
And they rubbed out Mbappe same way a few months ago, because it was only a few months ago. Mbappe's record in the Champions League in terms of scoring, I can't remember the period, he was actually struggling. Man, need to remember these lot are young as well. Bro, no matter how good they are.
You don't ask a truck driver to drive a train and vice versa, fam. It's two different things. Do you know what I'm saying? One is an absolute like beast of a made in a lab type running. I don't know what he is, bro. He's not real. And the other brother's just a wavy done. He's on something else. He's on different smoke. Just like you don't compare João Felix to Haaland, or you know what I mean? It's just not the same player. So yeah, man, it's just
Saka and Hudson-Odoi and them sort of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they do it all the time, bro. They do it all the time.
Look at this brother sipping his
the way he sipped that juice, was like,
I had to, because you know he's made one comment about Batman. I was thinking, all right, say nothing. It's a real thing still.
Yo, DG's a sharp shooter. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man,
Hacker's the one guy I can guess still.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh man, I just sip the juice.
DG's out of lockdown. He's not playing around now.
No, bro. Last time he was too excited with my Arsenal duns after ride for them, and no matter how dead they are, still.
Nah, that's absolute. That it's true though. It's true, man. The Hudson-Odoi ain't lived up to the hype, and Saka was the opposite, blood. He didn't come through with hardly any hype, and now he's one of them guys where if he turns up, Arsenal got a chance in it. So you know what I'm saying. But that's it. But you have to look at when you're comparing, man. Like it has to make sense, innit? And some of the comparisons haven't made sense, bro. Like when I look at even Mbappe, bro, Mbappe, I wouldn't even say he's creative, but he's got the pace and he's got better dribbling, and he's just a better, well-rounded player. But when it comes to finishing, the chances he misses, Haaland ain't missing. You know that, man. So that's what it is. It's like the same thing I said about Neymar. Neymar is a number 10, bro. The thing is, Neymar's an attacking midfielder. It's
most
just
creative man on the planet, excluding
on
Messi.
the planet. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? He's an attacking midfielder. If you look at the positions he picks up the ball, not even Messi picks up the ball as deep as Neymar. Neymar picks up the ball on the edge of his own box, bro. He literally plays.
He's on the skill
in midfield, bruv. But he scores the number of goals that strikers score. But he's not a striker. So when you see him get one-on-one with the keeper, hit the post, and do all these other things, if that falls to a Haaland, he scores. If that falls to an Mbappe, he probably scores. But Neymar's not a striker, bro. So when man are like, right, he can't finish, he's not a striker, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Brother can't finish, but brother probably created the chance for himself. And
this is it.
Created 10 other chances and put it on a plate for everybody else as well. This is the kind of guy that for me is doing all the cooking in the kitchen. And then when the meal gets served, no one really cares about the chef. They don't credit the chef like that. They give the tip to the waitress. Bro,
yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true, blood. Bro, nothing but
great
facts,
analogy,
bro. It's true. The waitress gets a tip for bringing the food, but if the food was shit, you're not tipping the waitress.
Yeah. You say, excuse me, get the manager.
You'll be like, no, this is dead. No, I mean, this is cold, mate. You know what I mean? This is fucking cold. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean?
It's mad.
And Neymar's the chef. He's the one with all the ingredients, making all the special dishes, and you man are just not. You man need to just put some respect on his name. Do you know what I mean? Because he is, like I said, once again, it's when these guys leave the game that you start to give them the appreciation. Do you know what I mean? Not any brother comes into European football and just starts doing rainbow flicks in big games for fun.
And do it again and again and again, and it works. Like it works. That's what people hate. It works. Neymar's a great footballer. Get over it. It's as simple as that. Like like someone said, he's one of the last few sort of artists about in this thing now, man.
It's true.
That's what I mean. He's the only one, bruv. He's the only one left, bruv, in the modern game. João Felix could have been that, but he's going to play for anti-football managers and that, bro. Like, how's he meant to show what he can do? Because he's the only player left in this generation, Probably him and Jaden, where I'm like, these men are still playing like how the throwbacks used to play, blood. You know, them ones, proper true street ballers with personality and everything. Nowadays, all these footballers look the same, bruv. No personality, just bare functional, innit? Put up bare numbers. Everything is just functional, bruv. And that's all that a lot of the modern fans care about as well. It's just they're efficient. Do you know what I mean? But football's about more than efficiency, bro. It's called a beautiful game for a reason, blood, man. Exactly. I don't call it a beautiful game because you got 22 robots on the pitch. You know what I mean? Passing in straight lines and flipping, doing normal things, bro. Like, man want to see creative players. Man want to see flair. Man want to see all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? So like them kind of players, we have to cherish them while they're here, blood. And you have to
No,
realize
that's
that
what you pay for.
that's what they are. You have to
That's
realize
why
that that's what they are, bro.
That's why everybody's shelling out their coins for Amazon TV and Sky Sports and like every other broadcasting company that wants to split up these fixtures amongst themselves and rub out everybody for their change. That's why you pay the money to watch, to be entertained. You don't pay that money to watch a dead 0-0 or 1-0 scrappy goal last minute. Do you know what I mean? From some efficient dons. Yeah, everybody needs some efficiency in their team to get the numbers up. But at the end of the day, you still want to be entertained. There needs to be 1 or 2 people on that pitch that can do something out of nothing. That's what you watch football for, to be entertained. Do you know what I mean? I'll pay double the price to watch Ronaldinho. Do you know what I mean? In comparison to another guy, because you're gonna see crazy level like tech. Do you know what I mean? That's what you want. So you know what I mean? There's people out here booking flights to go all the way to the Camp Nou to watch Messi, to watch Ronaldinho back in the day. You want to do that for anybody?
Life savings.
Yeah, bro. You want to do that for? You think I'm doing that to watch like? You know what I mean?
Bro, the man that scored tap-ins and that, bro. Man ain't doing that. You know them ones there, bro. There's certain man, when you look at like Rom and that, bro, wavy goal record, broke R9's record. I'm not paying money to watch him play football ever in a day in my life. You know them ones there? And that's what it is, bro. Like, numbers ain't everything. Man are like, oh, broken. You can break every record in the record shop, blood. I'm not watching you, blood. You know, like that. What am I going to pay to watch that for, blood? When I can pay to watch someone that don't score no goals, but makes me feel good when I'm watching them play, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather watch a player that's out there just having fun, bro. I'd rather watch fucking Saint Maximin, blood, than watch Lukaku, blood, because at least he might do a madness, blood.
Lukaku caught a straight for no reason.
Yeah, but it's true, though. Like, when man talk about, oh, yeah, goals records and that, goal records are not what get people to stadiums, bro. They're not.
Exactly. They don't get bums on seats.
They don't get bums on seats, bro. You know what I'm saying? What man can score 30 tap-ins in the season, bro. I'm not coming to see you score a tap-in. I'm seeing come see someone catch a fade, blood, on the wing or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
literally.
When you slap that like when you slap that trickery, yeah, and that IQ, and then you slap it on with the efficiency, like a Neymar or a Messi.
You have
bro, look at the numbers on the screen, bro. Those are the numbers that this is the guy that goes missing in the big games, you know. 67 goal involvements in 67 Champions Leagues. But see, again, when your agenda just don't make sense, bro, let the math in it.
Because he don't even get praised for 2015, like how much he dragged Barcelona to that Champions League final. Say, like, he doesn't get praised for any of this, like, because people live in agendas. Like, by all means, have your agendas. It's perfectly fine to say I don't like Neymar as a footballer, but away from your opinion and your own bias, give someone credit where it's due. That's it.
Exactly. You can't be discrediting, man. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit wild to me. And the funny thing is, like, I filmed Bare Rants Reacts this week, blood, and I done one of Robinho, yeah. And there's one clip that's mad. He's got my man by the corner flag, and he pops about 4 stepovers, and you can see the crowd. Them man are standing up, leaning
in
forward.
Copa America?
Nah, it was for Real Madrid still.
Oh, I see him do one of them for Brazil as well.
But bruv, he just cooks man in the corner, yeah. And the man in the corner, bro, everyone standing up, leaning forward, like yo, what's man gonna do? That's what man pay for.
Lidge. Ronaldinho got standing ovation from the ops, bro, playing in the biggest game.
That's it, bro. Like, this is what they want man to do, bro. Like, they want to be entertained. Football is theater, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. Like, it's art. Man want to see this. It's an art form. Man actually want to see, creative players. They want to see players do something so they can say, yo, I was there when that happened.
Yeah.
You know them ones where my man done this. I was there. I saw that. Man don't care. Oh yeah, like 5-yard tapping and that, squared it tapping, bro. Who cares, bro? Like, no one really. That's not what you're paying for.
Martin Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, man. That's catching strays on that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you can easily just say has not enough times, but it's L's, man.
DT's not even aiming anymore. He's just like,
yeah. Man. That's what Arsenal DT. We're like 10th night, bro. Come on, this is what we do. I got nothing left, bro. Like, there's not a damn thing left at this club. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Man. But yeah, man, want to see those things, innit? It's just like when KDB wants to just rifle one in the top corner from 30. That's what man want to see. Man don't want to see normal things in football. Like, no one wants to see normal things, blood. That's why normal players don't win the Ballon d'Or, blood. They might be mad consistent. They might have mad numbers, but, bruv, you're just a normal guy, bruv. Normal guys don't win them things.
Exactly.
But this super chat coming up here, yeah, is spot on, bro. Referees need to protect these guys, bro. Like,
Bob Hazard didn't, not Hazard. Hazard's one as well, but Zaha. But man thought Zaha was just
bro,
screaming wolf in the Prem.
the amount of hits I'm seeing these guys take is it's not real. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Like Pulisic, for example, against Porto, 11 fouls. And it took the second half for him to get booked. Every time he picked up the ball, close control, tried to turn, dribble. Every time, just quickly, just bringing it in. And the importance of drawing the foul on the halfway line to relieve pressure, I cannot say it enough. Do you know what I mean? It really does make that difference when you're trying to escape and you're trying to, get your
Another form of defending that people don't understand.
Bro, like, we're going to lose these players. We're going to lose them to the injury table. To the physios are going to see more of them than we do on the pitch if they don't start.
Or you lose them to another league, mate. Because the amount of players that come here get kicked and say, "Yeah, ban this place, I'm leaving." Bro, don't like it here, bruv. It happens all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, man got kicked 11 times before man got booked. That's a joke, man.
It's nuts.
Do you know what I mean? Man can say not every foul is a booking, but bro,
he was getting chopped.
As a referee, I'll book you for intent, bruv.
As a referee, you have a duty of care. And shout out to Pulisic for having the bravery to continue again and again. But it's a duty of care. And this is why I get onto referees as well, because they're fans like us. If they think Pulisic is a diver, watching for Chelsea, he always goes down. There's natural biases to not give them. That's why I'm not saying it's the case, but that's why you end up with 11 kicks on a man. God forbid that got worse for him. Grealish has been kicked. Even to plug Arsenal, Bukayo Saka's out here getting kicked as well. There's every week we're seeing madnesses happen. And it's never gonna change, but like again, Zaha, people can say what they want about him. He was one of the first ones that I actually saw stand up against and say, "Listen, I'm getting kicked every game," and still nothing's kind of done.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, when man are coming in and doing mad things, that's why you have to stamp on them, bro. Like honestly, like as an attacking player, you have to look after yourself, bro.
When you pretend to drop,
bro. I learned that the hard way, bro. Do you know what I mean? I stepped on many defenders, bro, because you know what it is, it's one of them ones. If you don't step on them, they'll step on you, bro.
Kill or be killed, man.
Bro, you know the amount of times man say, "Oh, let them know you're there," and defenders are coming in, you're stepping on your Achilles and that, coming through the back of you. They do it, bro. And the thing is, you have to give it back to them, bro. And that's what it is, because if the refs ain't gonna protect these man, because as a ref, you should be booking man for intent. If I see a man go through a player and I know that he hasn't tried to play the ball, I'm booking him straight away. I don't care how much force is in there, bro, because it's the intent, bro. Like, you haven't gone for the ball, so you've gone to hurt man. That's it. So I'm booking you just for that. And then when you're in a yellow, all of a sudden, game's different.
Yeah.
Game's different. Because if I can see you genuinely went for the ball and you were just a fraction late, I'm more likely I'm not going to book you. Even if it's a booking, because I'm like, right, he's gone for it. Whatever, but when man are out here really like the ball's gone and man are just clarting people, you see it all the time. Nah, bro, you see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I see McTominay do one against Tottenham. I can't remember who it was on, bro. I think it might have been on Son or something. Guy's gone and he's just come through from the side, boom. And those are the ones, when a player's gone and they think, I'm away, and then they get hit. That's when they get the broken legs. That's when they break their ankle and that. Yeah, because they don't see the tackle, and also they're not even tense for the impact. You know them, so they're not braced for it. Yeah. And that's when you see man's legs and their ankles get popped and the knees pop out and all these other things. When man are coming from the side, bro, because it's the side angle in football which does all the injuries. Because when man are coming head on, you very rarely see fouls. Man just hurdle it, bro.
Yeah.
It's when man are coming from behind and they can hit you at a mad angle. It don't take a lot of force to snap man's tendons and ligaments and that. That's why when I see man trying to chop man and they're not going for the ball, book them straight away. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said Eduardo, and that was at a time where Arsenal used to get called being soft and being divers and whatnot. It wasn't even at the time. You had Eduardo, you had DRB, enough man used to get kick up and still get kick up.
Wilshere.
And again,
Wilshere all the time.
That's a perfect example away from the obvious, because Wilshere as a person, he didn't shy away from it, like Wenger said, English heart, Spanish tech. He'd be up for a tackle. That's where you need, as a referee, like you said, you need to save both the player from himself and the opposition. It's never gonna change. It's never, and you're gonna get. It's like what you were saying, Rants. You're gonna lose these artists because some of them are pussies and gonna get scared and stop wanting to do these skills. And we're just gonna lose the game even more as we have already.
100%, yeah. And that Casemiro or Milner, blood. That for intent, that was a red, fam. You know them ones there.
That's my sort of tackle. I rock with that.
But that's a yellow. That's a yellow by the letter of the law. But there was no intent to play the ball. But he knew that he was getting booked, and he was happy with that.
Yeah,
you know
what
He knew what was
gonna catch up
happening, bro.
Milner done something. Like I said it on my watch along. I was like, Milner must have done something. You don't do that for no
he
reason.
ran way too far to kick man, so something happened. he ran from the width. He was on the other side of the pitch and he ran all the way over to Clark, man. And then Zidane was busting up as well. I see Zidane laughing on the side.
Shout out for Milner for being a good sport, though.
Yeah, Milner just said forget, because Milner knows he probably does it to man as well. You know them one, and that's what it is with football. It's like, if you still want to be entertained and you want these players to thrive, yeah, you have to protect them, bro. Like all of these guys, yeah, it's like I feel like the guys that actually are in charge of football are anti-football, because everything
100%.
that's coming 100%. Into football, yeah, from the VAR, the stupid handball rule, the stupid offside rule as well, blood. Where man are being offside by the armpit and that, from the way they protect and attacking players. Remember, they said the offside rule was going to benefit the strikers. Strikers benefited the doubt, so we can see more goals. That hasn't materialized, bro.
Literally, it's like the other way around. If anything,
other way around, bro. Defenders are having a field day now, bro.
Bro, little fingernail is done. That's it. It's a wrap.
Bro, goalkeepers are still coming out and punching man in the head, blood, missing the ball, and I'm not seeing no penalties given. I'm seeing keepers just clattering people, blood. I'm not seeing no bends. Do you know what I mean? So you're not helping the attackers at all, bro. You're making the game even more defensive, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm seeing, bro. I'm seeing the amount of goals that have been disallowed. Decent goals, blood. Been disallowed because of stupid VAR or man saying he's offside because a man's flipping man's toe and that. Man didn't cut his toenail, so he's offside and that. Like some of the foolishness, bro. When you have to draw 7 lines to work out if man's onside, he's onside, bro.
Yeah.
Enough zooming in and all of those sort of
what
things.
advantage have I gained, yeah, if you need to zoom in 3 times and draw 7 lines? There's no advantage.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I feel like they've forgotten the whole point of offside rule. And they're just like, now they're just trying to be perfectionists. And by trying to be perfectionists, they're actually getting it wrong even more.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And big up Baz, man. Good luck on your recovery, bro. Do you know what I mean? And make sure you do your make sure you do your rehab. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do that, bro. It's important. Do you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, like honestly, it's nonsense, bro. It's absolute nonsense, bro. The way that they favored defending, bro. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I see defenders climbing all over players. Obviously, I watch United more, blood. I still remember that instance when Harry Maguire had someone in a fucking headlock thing to clear the ball and that. I can't remember. Was that against Chelsea?
Yeah,
I think it
was. Yeah,
Maguire with Aspilicueta.
Bro, he had my arm round man and that.
Yeah, man, he was doing WrestleMania.
No penalty. Like, bro, these defenders are getting away with madness, bro. And you see it all the time.
Bro, he could have taken your brother's belt that day, bro. Like WrestleMania, bro. He was on it. Choke slam, boom, straight. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. That's a penalty. And the referee's just like, it's all good. Do you know what I mean? Monday Night Raw and whatnot. I was it's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely
that's
ridiculous.
what I'm doing. This is exactly what I'm trying to tell you, bro. So it's like these men are super inconsistent, yeah, with what they're calling a foul, not a foul, where it's given, all of these, how far man's got to go back, and that with this VAR thing now, these men are going back to like the phase before the last phase and all of that. It's just like, bro, if the ref don't give it then, yeah, play on in it. Do you know what I mean? If the ref said that he's seen it and he's playing an advantage, then bruv, it is what it is. He could pull it back, but how far are you gonna pull it back, bro? This ain't rugby, blood.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Them man on some idiot thing, bro. So when I watch this, yeah, like it's one of them ones where it's like the man that are making these rules have to be anti-football. They have to be, because if you're for football, yeah, everyone here wants a free-flowing game of football. That's the best football.
Yeah, and yeah, end to end. They kill the flow of the game.
But there you go. Do you know what I mean? So it's proper annoying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Big up everyone inside 1.4. Smash up the like. Man, have to talk about Phil Foden. Yesterday, man was saying that he's announced himself in the Mbappe and Haaland conversation because he's bagged in both legs of the knockout phases and that. I wouldn't necessarily go that far right now, but I think he's closer to the Haaland conversation than the Mbappe conversation, because Mbappe's won a World Cup, blood, and done it in the World Cup final, blood. But hey, he's a player, bro. He's keeping Raheem Sterling out the team, bro.
Yeah, if he keeps this up and then he goes to the European Championships with England and does a madness for Gareth, do you know what I'm saying? And he listen, just close your ears, don't listen too much about what Gareth has to say. Just keep doing what Pep told you to do, and if you turn up and have a great tournament, then you're just upping your pedigree even more. Do you know what I mean? So even his social media team tried to push it. You know what I mean? They were like, yo, calling out Mbappe and whatnot, and that wasn't even him. It was a social media company that was trying to start it. So they're trying to push him up in them conversations, but he's not there quite yet. And I don't want to even talk about him like that, because English players, that when you put them on that level, it's like the bust potential just rises from. It's like, okay, cool. Now the only way is downhill from here, because newspapers and they all start getting on the act and they start pushing it. So I'm just gonna tread carefully, and hopefully we need to protect this brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Protect him at all costs. That's what we need to do. We need to shield this guy, and hopefully he has the keys to the castle in terms of bringing back some glory internationally in the future, because he is that good. You know what I mean? He is that good.
Bro, to call him a generational talent, I don't like to gas players, but to call him a generational talent, in my opinion, is an understatement. That being said, I think fans just it's making conversations where there is none. Sometimes man just have to be a good footballer and not be compared to other guys. Like, he's gonna do his thing, probably be the best English player for a while, unless some other madman pops up. You don't need to throw him in the Mbappe debate and things. He's in his own lane, he's doing his own thing. He's unique. He's at a day and age. How he's come through England, I don't know, because he's a Spanish sort of player. He's not English in that regard, in the way he sorts of plays football. And I think fans are now seeing potentially why he wasn't necessarily playing week in, week out. I think minutes are currency. Young players need to play football. Yeah. But sometimes when you're in a situation like Pep Guardiola, it's not always alone that's going to make you better. Being there, involving things. People even said, why the hell is he playing off the flanks? They don't understand. And now they're seeing all of these things, and he's becoming a key player. He's, Stockport Iniesta, like they call him. He's a madness, but just leave him out of that conversation with the Mbappes and stuff, man. Let him do his thing.
Yeah,
100%. A man is saying there that he didn't even post that thing, but it was his social media team.
He bought it.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon he bought it still.
I think he bought it, man. He realized what time it was, man. He did.
He probably saw some of the comments and he thought,
he saw the memes and thought, yeah. We might switch off in the next game. I don't know, man. We just
like that. Man said, Mbappe, are you ready? Watch where Mbappe's just gonna Clark, man. Yeah, knock them out and then do a mad thing. That's just what's gonna happen. I can see it already. Remember the Haaland thing, blood, when man done the little yoga thing, yeah. And then the man got clarted him out, blood, and then done it back to him.
Mbappe's one of them dons to stay silent and then quote tweet him after the result.
100%, like he done the Farmers League thing on Twitter. No, Mbappe's active, bro.
The classic case of year 10 trying to chat to year 11 next year. It's too early for you.
That's what I mean. I reckon he slightly bottled it.
I think he did, man. He got gassed, man. People them gassed him, man. He got gassed. It's cool though, Foden, man.
No, he's a baller though. He's a baller. He's got mad tech. He's multifunctional. He can play in loads of different positions. It does help when you're playing for Pep, though. Do you know what I mean? Because that system is so fluid anyway. But his technical level is very high. His football IQ is high, and he's for his age, he's very consistent, bro. Like
that right back was on the floor, bro. Some of them moves he was putting on him, he was on them. I don't know if you've done a Rants react to Phil Foden yet, but maybe because the Premier League are moving mad and whatnot. But listen, he put that guy on the floor a few times there on that left-hand side, just straight through the legs. Do you know what I mean? Just whipping it around the corner. Yeah,
him and Di Maria, this week, two of the best wide performances, two of the most underrated performances this week in the Champions League.
Di Maria was moving mad, bro.
Di Maria is a legend. Like, people, he's so underappreciated. So like, he showed Davis what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you down the wing. I'm gonna play simple passes. I'm gonna come inside. Anything I want to do, I'm gonna do it today. You're gonna learn about football. You're one of the best left backs allegedly. Yeah, you're gonna learn from this because it's been too rosy for you. And it's not Davis' fault. He just got savaged. Like, Di Maria is on some next stuff. Baller.
Yeah, Di Maria wasn't on a PMP thing. Do you know what I mean? No. He wasn't on it. He's not interested.
Angel Di Maria, the mad thing about him is, he's so technical, bro. Like, he's an attacking midfielder and he's got tech, bro. But like, when man plays out wide and that, he comes inside, he can play them little passes round the corner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, little intricate passes outside of the foot. His delivery from wide is a joke. I mean, everything about it. The only thing with Di Maria is just if he feels like it.
Yeah,
that's it.
but
You know
people
them.
should have been respecting Di Maria from day, because you don't play in that Real Madrid team that he was in for no reason.
He had a major role, I swear, one time.
Huge
Major,
role, bro.
major.
He was
Years ago, I can't
stacking up
remember, but he
assists.
done dirt for them.
Stacking up assists. And also, it's funny because I feel like the reason why Premier League fans maybe look at him in a certain light is because of that Man United stint. You go and look at his Man United stint. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. Like,
It wasn't.
Of course, it wasn't, you know, the holy grail, and obviously you never expected him to just do one season and whatnot. But it was still a decent return. Do you know what I'm saying? He could have kicked on. You never know. So I don't know why it never worked out, and maybe he didn't like it in Manchester. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted
His yard got clapped in it, and he just after.
His yard
yeah,
got clapped.
sorry,
His yard
yeah.
got clapped in France as well, though.
Yeah,
I
But
think
they
he's
said
in
that
a
his
close
wife
couple.
didn't like it in England, though.
Well, listen,
you're never
Paris
gonna
is
stay long if your wife's
Paris
not
is a
like
mad
in it.
city. Paris is a mad city, you know. Trust, so it's not even safe. So, but yeah, man, it's one of those ones. But yeah, just because it didn't work out at one club, you can't rule a man out. Do you know what I mean? He's been. You can see his tech from a mile away. Outside the left boot, not many can do it better. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an absolute baller, bro, and that's what it is, bro. It's just about temperaments, innit? His personality is the reason why he's probably not rated. Do you know what I mean? He's a soft youth, blood. But if you put him in the right circumstances, he's proper.
Lich.
He's proper. You know, like that. So I'm not really surprised to see him doing it. And obviously, with the Argentine link up with Poch, blood, maybe Poch is just getting the best out of him and managing him well, blood. You know,
Can relate to man on a different level because he's the same country and all of those sort of things. Probably just rates Poch a bit more as well because it seems like he wants to play some sort of attacking football. So it's all happy days for Di Maria still.
That's what I'm saying. A man said that Real Madrid chose to sell Ozil and keep Di Maria. It's true, but brother, when man's watching Ozil at Real Madrid, he was doing dirt as well.
They rubbed out both of them for no reason.
They rubbed out both of them for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because Di Maria left the season after.
Ronaldo.
Where was Carlo on that?
Was it like Ronaldo, Ozil, Di Maria, and Kaká, or some madness like that?
Something nasty like that, bro. Listen,
bro.
You see Cristiano, blood. When I look at the players that that have been giving him a supply line for most of his career, it's ridiculous, bro. Because it's like, obviously, I done Rants Reacts this weekend. I filmed 8 of them. I filmed the Modric one. The amount of times he played Ronaldo through. The amount of times Ozil played Ronaldo through. Now, man, talking about Angel Di Maria, blood, Karim Benzema. That guy's supply line has been solid for like a big Kaká as well. A big chunk of his career. The supply line has been elite, innit? And bro, if some of them Ozil to Ronaldo things are fucking ridiculous, bro.
I can only imagine.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where like Real Madrid check them both. Real Madrid just care about big names, innit? That's all they really care about, and they shake them because maybe, do you know what I mean? They didn't have the same appeal, and they saw a shinier toy because that's how Real Madrid deal with people.
They got to bring in a Galactico every couple of years. That's how they run. They never really needed to get rid of them brothers, but you know, the shirt sales probably dipped. They've been there a while. Everybody's got their names now, so they got their names on the back of the jersey. Now you need something new, innit?
Yeah, and that's what it is. And with Di Maria, he presses a lot. Man say he don't track back, but them little skinny man, bruv, they just press, man, try win the ball, and then you get me. You know what I mean? It's like a Mara's thing. You don't expect man to do industry, blood. If you want man to do industry, you don't sign man like that. You sign man like Højbjerg and that. You know them, man. You don't sign Di Maria to do industry, blood. So I'm tired of football managers trying to sign man, and then get them to play a way that they don't play, blood. If you want a man to do a certain job, sign a man that does that job somewhere else. I'm tired of football managers trying to change players, bro. And then you complain when it don't work out, blood. You knew what you was buying, fam. You knew what you was buying. Angel Di Maria, is a creative player. He needs the freedom to do his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? If you play through him, you're probably gonna get more out of him. But even if you don't, you can't expect man to be running man down, blood. Like he's just not gonna do that.
Literally, he just can't. It's not him. He can press in that, but there's more to it than that.
That's what I'm saying. So balance. But there you go. So honestly, like this Champions League week, I have to say, blood, like we saw who the ballers were. Like there's no denying that when you get to this stage of the tournament, you can see who's on what, bro. Real Madrid, simple. You saw who was on what. Liverpool, you saw who was on what or who wasn't on what, and their whole team's washed, blood. None of them didn't really step up, like to do nothing. Them man are fraudulent, blood. Honestly, Like when man are saying that they're the worst Premier League champions ever, I don't know about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I can't remember all of them. But I said a while ago, yeah, that Klopp's making a lot of these ballers look better than they are, bro. And when they got on that big stage, I don't know for whatever reason, yeah, them man just
crumbled.
They're just looking real shit, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. Man started the midfield with Milner, Wijnaldum, and Fabinho, blood, and I'm like, what?
There's cycles in football. Do you know what I mean? They've been at the top for long enough. Do you know what I'm saying? There's got to be a cycle here. That's where it comes into where there's going to have to be a turnover. We spoke about this months ago. There's got to be a turnover of that.
We're saying it for time since we started this show.
Yeah, the turnover.
The cycle's done.
Of their squad is going to have to start very soon.
Remember, they don't need a striker, this or that, and the third.
Yeah, their squad is aging. Jota is really just one small piece of the start of a turnover of a lot of players. If they're serious about moving into the next era. So
different levels as well.
And
they've got away with it for years, man. You speak to Liverpool fans now. I'm not saying to rub out Firmino because I rate him, and I think they slightly played a bit better with him starting in the second leg. But for years we said, you need a striker, you need a centre mid, you need.
But you know what it is? When I watch a Firmino though, like man done a Rants reacts, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Every other thing is him playing Salah through to score, blood. Every other clip, bro. Mo Salah's goals dry up, blood. When Firmino ain't firing, bro. Like he was crucial, yeah, to all their success, bro. He's because bro, Mane and Salah ain't setting up their own goals. And remember, Liverpool don't have a creative midfielder. So Firmino was the one that was putting it on the plate for all of them. The amount of times he's doing little back heels into Salah and he's tapping it in and that, bro. Like you'll be surprised.
He links the midfield in the attack,
bro. It's him, bro. It's all him. It's all him, bro. And because for whatever reason he hasn't been firing recently, yeah. The whole team's died. The whole attack relies on him. And that's what I mean. So even getting a goal scorer, yeah, ain't really the answer, because if you get a goal scorer, yeah, Salah and Mane still ain't gonna score enough.
That's it. But they just did. That's what I mean about their starting 11's one thing, and then you look at the depth. They've only got one plan, and that's like you said, Firmino, Salah, Mane. There's no striker off that bench. They brought Thiago in this year, but he hasn't really hit the height. So there hasn't been any creativity in midfield, or look to take the burden of creativity off Firmino. You're always going to be in problems when your fullbacks are your assist guys. They're gonna eventually that's going to get clocked. It's no surprise. Robertson and Trent are struggling defensively, but offensively as well. And not everyone's scoring apart from Salah. He's still putting in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a bit of a mad one, yeah. Like with Bobby, yeah, it's one of them ones where both of them man out wide score more when he's playing more, and that's just it. Now I'm saying he's not. So Klopp needs to find someone to replace him, yeah. That's still gonna be selfless, bro. Because if you get a striker, yeah, that shoot first instead of pass first, the goals dry up everywhere else, bro. They need a creative midfielder, bro.
Yeah,
that's. But Klopp doesn't play that system.
Exactly. It's a heavy metal thing.
He might have to tweak. He might have to tweak a little bit.
Has to. No, I have to. Unless you buy players that are more elite, fresher and whatnot, or you tweak. No one can escape adapting or surviving. Jose struggling, Coman's not adapting. Wenger failed ultimately for many things, but not adapting. Ferguson, for all his, for what you can say about him, was great because he recognized that the game is bigger than him. It's like I think Klopp, I'm not saying Klopp lacks humility, but if things get clocked, people understand Firmino's the glue. Stop him, you stop half the things. Defend your wide areas, stop the crosses, make sure you got men behind. Suddenly, Trent's not scumbag in assists and whatnot. People start clocking your lineup and team. It happened to Pep temporarily, and it's how you adapt, and they've got away with it for time. And now it's just, I guess the people above Klopp have to pull it out, because a blind man could see, you have to revitalize that squad. The starting 11 isn't levels right now collectively, and the drop off between the starting 11 and the depth is not good enough for a team like Liverpool that I'm sure want to win champs and Prem again.
Bro, look at this comment, bro. Man wanted Timo Werner, and that tells me that Klopp's head's gone, bro. What can Timo Werner do in this team? Like, where are you going to play him? What, down the middle?
No, Timo Werner was literally going to just play out wide as well, probably as a... Do you see how long it took him to rotate between Keita and... Well, how long it took to blood in Keita and Fabinho when he signed them? He was going to probably just use Werner as a backup to Mane or Salah, stick them out on the wide, make them run inverted, make inverted runs.
So they were going to buy him as a substitute.
Probably, yeah, probably as just for rotation reasons, and just and for the beginning. That was probably there because Mane and Salah are touching near 30, so he's probably just looking at one of them, whoever drops off. See, Mane's dropped off now this season, no competition. That's where Werner would have got his minutes because Mane's not been playing well, and he would have just played the same way with Werner running in behind. That's what Werner does. He's a guy that needs a high line, makes runs and beyond, and that's exactly what a Klopp would have used him for. So yeah, it would have been the same way. No change there. No change.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. How could I see? How can I just see? Someone in here just put in the thing about Foden saying, where is it? He said, Jamie O'Hara said that Foden's better than Gaza or something like that.
No, Jamie Howard's always been gassing, man. Like his decision making.
These brothers always need a click, don't they?
His head ain't been right since what's his name? Leon Knight.
Leon Knight, bro. Just moving to man. One thing I would say, is that let's wait and see what Foden does, at a major tournament for England, innit? Before we double down on that. Do you know what I mean? Before we double down on that. But at the end of the day, Phil Foden's mashing work in the knockout stages of the Champions League, blood. So it's credible. You know them ones there, bro. Like let's not make no mistake about it. Loads of people like to kind of dismiss it and this, that, and the other, bro. You got to realize in football, there's different eras of football, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and Phil Foden's a special player, bro. Like his technical ability is as such that he could have played in the eras before him. A lot of these players in this day couldn't play in previous eras because they're not good enough technically, bruv. They're not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Like football ability used to be more important than athleticism, bro. You, man, you're an Arsenal fan. You know when Arsene Wenger came into Arsenal, blood, he changed the whole sports science team, the nutrition,
man, everything. Having ketchup and that.
That's what I mean. He changed everything, bro. So a lot of these men were technical, but they weren't the best athletes. Now it's the other way. Bare of these men are great athletes. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're
playing almost every week now. You look at the amount of international friendlies, the amount of, there's barely a pre-season. There's all these other friendlies. They're just robots. They're just juiced up. And what concerns me, like you said, like, I'm no physio in that, but it's like, man are coming back man are told they're injured for 2 months, and then they're back in half that, they're back in beyond that. And I know it's the technology is advancing, but one has to wonder what is happening and what the knock-on effects to this robot stuff is.
Absolutely. So do you get me? Like the game's changed, innit? One thing I say about Foden is he's technically good enough. He can play in that generation, bro. In terms of technical ability, is he better than Gaza? Maybe. You know them ones there, bro. Maybe he is, bro. You know them ones there. In terms of athleticism, is he better than him? Probably. Do you know what I mean? Because we're living in a different era right now. Do you know what I mean? He's probably stronger. He's probably got better balance, all these other things. He's got better training.
He's definitely probably better off the field as well. So
but that's what I'm saying. So maybe he is better than him. But
they don't help him.
It doesn't help Phil Foden in any way by putting that pressure on him. Yeah,
he'll come out and say he's overrated. Jamie O'Hara will be the first guy to say that when he doesn't bang somewhere or some situation.
And that's what it is, bro. Like imagine he goes to the Euros, doesn't have a good tournament, then all of a sudden there's pressure on him, for no fault of his own. A man is saying, oh yeah, better than Gaza, didn't live up to the hype and that. Bruv, he never said that.
He just kicking ball. Like he just actually dreamed just to play for Man City. Like obviously he plays for his country in that, but he's not putting these tags. They're not helpful. But the majority of football fans, they can't watch football without doing these mad statements and stuff. They just can't accept the game for what it is, man.
That's it. Yo, you're muted, bro.
It's the same thing that happened with Ross Barkley. That's the same thing happened. Gaza comparisons. Non-stop.
Yeah, but they played mad similarly as well. That's why, do you know what I'm saying? That is why, like, even when I first said it, I was like, right, he could do it, but then he didn't, bro. You know them ones there. And that's just all it is. And like my man said, no other player at Foden's age. I agree with that. Bro, I said, bruv, probably since Wayne Rooney, Phil Foden is probably the most complete of player I've seen, at that age. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like in terms of technical ability, bruv, he's up there, bruv. He might even be better. That's how good he is technically. In terms of technical ability and football IQ, like a 19-year-old Phil Foden is probably better. Like,
and the environment he's around as well. He's around wavy ballers as well. It's not like I'm wavy, I'm around some average Joes, you know. But technical ability in that City environment, as great as we're gassing it up, Pep's probably looking at it like, so what, Foden? That's what's got you to this stage. Now show me something. So the speed
he's playing with Kevin De Bruyne and these man, and Foden's got a one-touch game. He's got good dribbling. He's got a great first touch. He's got great awareness. He's starting to add goals to his game now. His actual all-around technical level and football IQ and ability. He's one of the best English players that I've seen in my lifetime, period, bro.
Pause. He just needs to seriously pause, but he just needs to, he's at that stage now where he just needs to let his nuts hang now. He just needs to believe I'm part of this team now. I am the man. And he's going to be a scary footballer, man.
Yeah. That first touch on the touchline with England, when he brought it out of the sky, but he flicked it and went round.
Yeah.
That was mad.
He loves that. Always doing that one.
Mad.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Look, man have to understand this Foden youth's cold, bro. But there's literally no reason. There's no reason to be saying these things now, bro. Like, what's the reason? City haven't won nothing yet. You know them ones there with Foden starting. Man hasn't scored in the Champions League final and won them the Champions League or something.
10 starts in a row ain't been there.
That's it. And even if he does, so what, bruv? Like, why do you need to compare him to someone that ain't even playing no more, bruv? Like, it don't make no sense. Let man win England the World Cup, and then compare man to someone like Bobby Charlton because Bobby Charlton won the World Cup. How are you comparing man to Paul Gascoigne for what, bruv? Has Foden even started 10 games for England? I don't know. I don't even know if he has. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like these men, I think they wake up in the morning and they're like, right, we ain't got nothing to talk about today, blood. We're just going to chat shit, blood.
Simple as that. Get paid.
England caps. And that's what I mean. And same with Jude Bellingham, bruv. Great performance over 2 legs. Had a goal disallowed wrongly as well. Do you know what I'm saying? In the game. Quality player, bro. At what, 17 years old? Mashing work in the Champions League, bro. Knockout stages. Bro, I can't remember. Who was the last 17-year-old English player mashing work then? But probably Wayne Rooney.
You know what I'm saying? He's got 6 England caps.
See, that's what I'm saying. Man's got 6 fucking caps, bruv. Man ain't started 10
How many
games.
are 90 minutes as well?
Man has not started 10 games for England, and man are talking about Paul Gascoigne. Shut up, man. You know, like that. And Jude's a baller as well. Honestly, I think Rooney Fenerbahce was 17, I think. I think. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that Jude Bellingham is like, he might even be the youngest player, bruv. Like to score in the Champions League knockout stages.
I love the fact that he chose to go to Dortmund. Couldn't have made a better decision than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just go abroad. Because if he come to the Premier League, 17 years old, this
bare extremes.
Yeah, it would have been
even to stay at Birmingham, because you can imagine, no disrespect to Birmingham, probably since they, I'd say probably from 13, 14, when they realized my man's going to be a baller, everyone in the country must have said, who's that fella? Can we get him? And shout out to his parents for not being wined and dined by this nonsense. Like you said, if he was playing week in, week out in the Prem, it's not going to help. He'll return to England one day, but it'll be when he's further experienced and ready. And you can hear the man's mentality. Like, the game before this one that just went, they were asking him, how's it feel to be on the pitch with them? He's like, I must be all right at football. I'm here for a reason. It weren't a fanboy thing. He's going to go far, man.
That's what I'm saying. Man said Rooney Fenerbahce was on his 18th birthday. So Rooney was older. You see what I'm saying? Look what Jude's doing, bruv. Man just have to respect, what man's doing right now. It's not a joke. My man's playing in a foreign country at that age. And mashing work in a knockout stage against Man City, bro. One of the team that was tipped to win the tournament at the end, that's running away with the Premier League.
Yeah.
At 17 years old.
And by the way, it weren't no joke, man. Goal. It was an unbelievable finish. The way that he just got the back lift, boom, straight into the top corner. Beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. 100%. So, like, bruv, it's promising, but it shows you he's a quality player and he's not getting the same kind of hype here that other players are getting, bro. And, bruv, what he's doing is every bit, if not even more impressive. Do you know what I mean? So you just got to watch out for the British media because that's what they do. They pick a guy and then they either big you up or they break you down, innit?
They wait for that first mistake.
You wait for that first mistake and they're riding you out, blood.
Do you remember Sterling at Liverpool? SAS, isn't it? Something like that. bro. After
Sturridge, Suarez and flipping Sterling, bro.
Yeah,
I swear it was, the
triple S threat. Do you know what I'm saying? They were going mad for Sterling in that cam roll. 31, number 31, England hopes. I remember his first international tournament. They put everything on him, everything, and then when he didn't deliver it,
suddenly Jamaican-born Raheem Sterling.
They were onto him so quick. Telling you, they were onto him. So Sterling had so much pressure going into his first England tournament because he was like the guy. Do you know what I mean? He was the guy. It was nuts. Way too much pressure for him. I think he was.
You know what it comes down to? They need England need a full guy. They need a scapegoat. They need something. That's what it comes down to. And they build who are going to be the scapegoats up from early. It's sad.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, bro. They need to stop overhyping these players. Let them actually achieve something first, and then they can start chatting about them, bro. Because they love to hype, man, bro. Like without them, man, actually achieving anything.
Like they say,
bro.
put your trophies on the table, innit?
That's it. And then when you want to hype, all these man up here, and then they don't live up to the expectations that you've put on them, then all of a sudden they failed, blood. When realistically, you shot too high in the first place. Let them man do their thing first. Know what I mean? And that's just what it is, man. So yeah, man, them man are idiots. But that's why I said here anyway. That's why we don't watch them, man, and we don't listen to them, man, there, bro. Because they just chat rubbish, man.
Literally.
And they're rubbing out good footballers in the process to then push man that ain't done nothing in the game yet. Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense, man. Don't make no damn sense, bruv. They're foolish people, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, big up everyone inside. You already know, bruv. We got 1.7 in here. Smash up the like button. You already know what it is. You doing a watch along later, DG?
Yeah, man. Sadly, Arsenal versus Slavia Prague. Hopefully, we get the job done. I'm online from 7 p.m. If we don't get the job done, I might have to duck out of this show on Thursday, man. I can't even cap.
I said duck out. That's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. You, man, make sure you follow up the man. Them, you already know what it is. Matisse, what you got coming up?
Did a show just before this. Speaking about, Thibaut Courtois, Hazard, all of the little battles, Benzema versus our go-kart Giroud, all the little battles that are coming up between Madrid and Chelsea in this upcoming game, Kovacic, all these guys. And then, then preview tomorrow as well for the game against, who are we playing from? We're playing Man City, just a little Man City. Do you know what I'm saying? A little small battle. That we've been playing.
What's that, Sunday?
Man City at Wembley. So, Lord have mercy.
When's that, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday, Saturday, 5:30 kickoff. It's gonna be intense. Latest is greatness, gang. We keep it moving. It's gonna be very intense, very intense. I'm looking forward to it. We're going into it underdog, big pitch, Man City, Foden, and everything. It's gonna be great. Can't wait.
There you go. So, boy, hopefully, blood. I mean, hopefully, we see what happens tonight, bro. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Slap the like button. I'm going to enjoy my day, blood. Not watching United tonight, so it's one of them, man. I'm trying to enjoy. I'm trying to enjoy my birthday, blood. They're 2-0 up. If they don't win, that's on them, blood. You know them ones there. Like that, bro. Bro, honestly, bro, man, are 2-0 up, bro. Man have two. What? Man have 2 away goals, blood. Like, bro, like honestly, if you don't
try really hard to mess up in it,
bro, like honestly, if they go out tonight, that's their business, bro. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're through, blood. I'm gonna eat my food tonight. I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. You know them ones there. That's what I'm on, blood.
I can take you from here. I'm not.
Bro, that's it, bro. Yeah. That's on them, man. I ain't got no time for them, honestly. Like, if they can't deal, with Granada, bruv, I can't even help them. So you get me, man. Enjoy my night, bruv. Eat some nice food and relax. You get me. So big up everyone.
Will the gang be reacting to it afterwards, or just lock off the whole?
Yeah, bruv. We'll see what happens. It depends. You know them ones. See how I feel, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Man said Ollie's on a vibe signal, so are we cool?
Yeah, but that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, you get one birthday, blood. And man, I'm about to flipping watch that Jigglypuff football, blood. Just try to put me to sleep, blood. Like, honestly, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said, bro. I chose peace, blood. You know the ones there. I chose peace tonight, bro. Because if we play shit, then I'm gonna be ranting on my birthday, like. Do you know what I'm saying? And if we play good, it don't matter because man are 2-0 up anyway, bro. There's nothing about this game that actually matters right now. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where man just have to just go through, do what we need to do. Next round, probably play Roma, and then that's when the real football starts. Because Roma ain't no joke team, you get me? But Granada, that's a light win, bruv. Man should be able to rest 3-4 man and still go through. You get me? So you get me. Big up everyone inside. Smash up the like button, people.